Know that it is I who speaks to you in this instant. I have reached out to you right now, not by chance, but because I have set this moment aside specifically for you. A special provision awaits you, ready to manifest very soon, but its unfolding depends on your faith and your willingness to remain attentive with me until our communication is complete. Should you turn away now, you risk missing what could be the most significant word you will ever receive in your lifetime. This is more than just something you are hearing. It is a direct encounter with my presence. I am here, releasing truth meant uniquely for your path. Even as you absorb these words, possibilities are opening up for you. A spiritual readiness to receive what you need to be made whole and to find quiet within has already been set in motion. But pay close attention, my child. If you depart before this message concludes, you may postpone or even forfeit the very good I intended for you today. Know that this message arriving now is distinct and holy. It is not meant merely for your amusement. It is an opportunity to be with me. So, settle your breath, still your mind, for in the moments ahead, your material state, the accord in your household, and your journey with me could be completely transformed. Consider this a serious word from me. I have sent this message to you because the need is pressing. Forces work against you, active even now. The struggles you experience concerning your resources, with those close to you, with your inner state. These are not random events. They stem from a battle happening where you cannot see. Hear this, my beloved one. The one who stands against you has sought to diminish you, to impede your progress, to weaken your spirit, but their influence is breaking. I am sending this message to lead you out of difficulty and into the life I have prepared for you. Does it feel as if paths are blocked? That opportunities appear for others but stay shut for you? That despite your sincere prayers, something always hinders? This is not simply how things are. It is a contention, a struggle in the spirit, and your adversary does not want you to hear this because he knows the outcome if you do. My wish is to bring good to you. Not in the future, not eventually, but immediately. I have witnessed your sadness. I have listened to your silent pleas in the deep night. And now, I am answering. This is why your spirit perceives a change happening even as you hear these words. This is not a product of your mind, it is validation. And if you sense a warmth or a gentle stirring within your chest at this moment, that is my spirit reaching out as a confirmation. You are at the edge of a release from the divine, but you must stay alert. Your adversary wants your attention elsewhere, wants you to turn your gaze, wants you to doubt, thinking, this isn't true. You must have faith and remain until the conclusion, or this chance will be lost. The time available is brief. Do not let this instant pass you by. The moments are passing. The specific time I set in the unseen world has already started its count. Your actions in these next minutes will shape the period of life that follows. My timing is not like yours, but I have marked this particular moment just for you, and it is upon you now. In the moments ahead, the realm of spirit is acting on your behalf. A change is being ordered for your material state, your health, your peace of mind, and those you live with. But pay close attention, my child. If you wait to believe, if you pause, this opportunity for good may disappear. This is specifically tied to you. A decree from above has been made about you, a flow of what you need, a making whole, and a special grace, taking effect right away. But there is one requirement. You must believe and take action based on that belief. The initial step I ask of you is straightforward, yet holds great strength. Write these words right now. I receive this gift from you, Lord. This is not merely for appearance. It is a visible sign of your faith, and the unseen world takes note. What you write aligns things in the spirit realm. Your belief, shown through writing, removes obstacles that have been present for a long time. Write it now. I receive this gift from the divine. For when you voice this, possibilities emerge. Something gives way, something starts. Do not delay. This moment is revealing your faith, showing if you believe enough to take action. Recall that many ignore words like these and go back to their old paths, only to return later, needing help, wondering why their situation is the same. I'm speaking softly to your spirit in this moment, my cherished child. Do not be among those. Stay. Believe. Put it in writing now. Accept all that I have prepared for you. A word of assurance has been sent from the high place regarding your existence. In this very day, a change is occurring in the unseen world at this moment. Not in the coming week, not at some point far away, This day, this instant you are experiencing has been marked out in the eternal. And your hearing of these words means the spiritual world has brought forth an assurance meant specifically for you. This is not intended for all. It is not for those who hesitate to believe. It is not for those whose attention is easily drawn away. It is for those I have summoned. And those I have summoned do not overlook moments I have set aside. They perceive them. They answer. This means the truth I have spoken about your life will not return void, provided you accept it. But it depends on your consent. Not just in feeling, but in spirit and in action. Right now, something I have declared is becoming reality. A chance that was shut off for a long time is about to become available. A person holding back peace, forgiveness, or things you needed is about to come back. A battle you have fought in private is about to conclude with a visible triumph. You remain in my thoughts, my precious one. Your faithfulness has not escaped my notice. I have heard the soft words of your prayers in the deep night, the pleas no other heard, the times you wished to cease but persevered. And now, that which you require is being dispatched. But I favor those who move forward in faith. That is why I am asking you to do something again. Now declare this truth today. Your commitment is for me this moment. Write it with certainty. Speak it out loud. Claim it for yourself. Do not hesitate. This day is unlike others. You have changed. You have gained understanding. You are more courageous. And now good is about to come to you. What I have set aside for you is approaching, and its arrival is swifter than you perceive. I do not seek flawlessness. I seek belief. Place your complete trust in me now, my child, and I will accomplish for you what no other can. I will give back the season that was taken from you. I will transform your sorrow into gladness. I will bring fruitfulness to the parts of your life that feel empty. My word concerning this stands firm. The good I have for you is on its way. Soon you will sense a change in the very air surrounding you, my precious child. This happens because the unseen realm reacts powerfully when you show unwavering trust. What was set against you attempted to prevent the good I had planned, my beloved child, but it did not succeed. Know this truth. The hard seasons you endured, the stretches of delay, the ways forward that appeared shut off, the times your cries seemed unanswered. These were not random events. Powers were working against you. Indeed, there were those who aimed to obstruct my intentions for you. They perceived the capacity I put within you, the design I had for your lineage. They recognized the inner resilience I gave you. For these reasons, they labored against you in every manner to keep you from this very point in time. But they did not prevail. Every tear you shed, every instance you felt alone when others brought you pain, or when difficulty touched your home, these were challenges meant to wear you down. Yet not one of those challenges succeeded in turning you away from the path I set for you. You are still here, still standing strong. That reality alone is a powerful sign of my hand upon you. Do you feel this truth settling deep within you right now, my cherished child? Do you grasp that the very fact of you being present, receiving these words, is evidence that I have overruled the plans set against you? There were efforts to hold back the provision I intended for you, but you are about to receive it. There were attempts to make you feel unworthy, but I tell you, you are chosen. There were trials meant to exhaust you with worry and confusion, but I have sent this moment as a divine intervention. Right now, something is shifting in the spiritual realm. Burdens of lack are being lifted. Opposition meant to weary your spirit is breaking. Doubts and emotional weights are being released. What was opposing you has been revealed. And when opposition is revealed, there is a principle of restoration. You are entering a time of divine recovery. And here is what I ask you to do now, my child, not later. Affirm this truth. The opposition failed. I am rising in victory. Do not hesitate. Do not overthink it. Just speak it aloud, or write it down now, because every time someone declares this, it becomes a powerful statement against the forces that oppose them. What was against you thought you would remain silent. They thought you would give up once more. But instead you are declaring your stand with your words. You are saying, I am not overcome. I am not defeated. I am chosen, empowered, and moving forward. And I hear every word you speak or write. So do not wait. Say it again clearly. Then affirm it in a way that makes it real to you. The opposition failed. I am rising in victory, because the moment you declare it, you are no longer simply enduring challenges. You are moving forward with purpose, and something in the spiritual realm must respond. The forces that opposed you will regret everything they did to cause delay. Because now, I am about to accelerate the good things I have for you. Your name is being brought forward in ways you could not have imagined. Provision is being directed toward you. Peace is returning to your dwelling place because the opposition failed. I have walked alongside you through the quiet battles. I know the inner struggles you have faced, the times you felt unseen and alone, the confusion that weighed on your spirit. You wondered if I truly heard your unvoiced concerns, if the passage of time held purpose. Listen closely now, my beloved child. Now, as circumstances around you begin aligning according to my design, the one who opposes you senses a significant turning point is near. He seeks to cloud your mind with uncertainty and diversions precisely as my promise to you is unfolding. You are receiving this word at this moment, not randomly, but because your spirit is ready for what I am revealing. I have something weighty to share with you right now, a truth straight from my heart. Pay close attention, my beloved. Understanding this reality unlocks the peace your spirit yearns for. Certain thoughts arise within you that do not spring from your own spirit, but are deliberate attempts to unsettle your quietness. Thoughts that keep coming back even after you attempt to send them away resemble determined attempts to seize territory within you that you have given over to me. The strength needed to resist these things is already present inside you, and this is the moment to call upon it. This is a core reality for anyone experiencing persistent patterns of distressing thoughts. You are not meant to simply accept inner turmoil as a permanent part of who you are. There is a clear difference between merely noticing a thought pass by and allowing it to take root inside you. Many welcome thoughts they should turn away. The part of you that is one with me cannot comfortably hold on to thoughts that diminish you. In your everyday walk, this calls for your conscious participation, my precious child. When a thought that brings discouragement arises, confront it by focusing on the truth of my nature. When an unwanted idea comes, steady yourself by leaning on me. When thoughts of blame reappear, state firmly, my peace within is safe with my God. And when difficulty seeks to gain control, cry out for my presence. As you draw near to me, my closeness brings release. You must let go of the idea that some thoughts are simply unavoidable. This is not true. However, when you actively apply this inner determination with understanding and trust, you will find your inner quietness restored. My purpose is not just to lift burdensome thoughts from your mind, my child. I intend to make my dwelling place exactly where those weights used to be. Where I reside, there is freedom. The part of you released from what held it bound discovers more than mere stillness. It is made ready for what I have prepared for you. This very freedom is the path I am directing you on now, guiding you toward a settled quietness within, a clear way of understanding, and a profound assurance. Knowing me does not mean your journey will be without challenge, my cherished one. It means knowing I am right there with you through every difficult season. Even when it feels like everything around you is crumbling, there is a certainty you can rely on. What I have spoken will come to pass does not mean you will never face hurt, struggle, or periods of shadow, but it speaks of a quietness within you. The peace I provide does not come because problems are absent. It comes because I am with you. This inner stillness does not falter when outer conditions change, my beloved, but stays firm when you fix your attention on what lasts. The most crucial element is where you direct your attention. A life that chooses to hold its attention centered on me when circumstances are unclear will not be easily disturbed. When your thinking is securely fixed on the truth of my existence, the darkness trying to disturb you loses its power over your inner world. The one who stands against you tries to shake your stability by targeting your emotions. He plants fears, brings in worries, and points out possible failures. When you cultivate the habit of keeping your inner self directed toward me, no wave of feeling can dictate your course. Strength within you grows when you choose to trust, even when you cannot see what lies ahead, my child. It comes from choosing daily to rest upon the truth of my being, even when outward appearances seem to oppose it. Giving me honor is more than just an emotion. It is a step you take in the spiritual dimension. When you honor me, the things that keep you bound inside are released. In your daily living, this inner power is built through consistent practice. Connect yourself to the truth of my existence each day, not only to acquire understanding, but to feed your spirit within. Declare verbally the truth regarding my nature. Let the space within you be where you remember me, not where you remain, fixed on past hurts. Create an environment around you where I am shown respect and honor. When you feel hurt, let your voice rise in song. When you are unsure, turn toward me. On days when your feelings feel overwhelming, pause everything and settle yourself on my being. You do not need to grasp everything fully to place your trust in me. You only need to keep the direction of your inner self facing me. Inner strength will not lift you out of the life you are presently living, my precious one. It provides support for you while you are walking through it. When your thinking is centered on me, even challenging situations can become a place where you find inner freedom. This settled state within readies you to see things more clearly, enabling you to sense the quiet wisdom from my realm, which becomes known only to those who decide not to be weighed down by confusion. The way I see things goes far beyond what makes sense to you, my child. When I speak with you, my aim is not simply to issue commands. It is to change the way you understand everything. How people often think clings tightly to what they already know. My approach does not. I gently dismantle old patterns, ease rigid ways of thinking, and guide you along paths you thought you could never walk, not to cause you bewilderment, but to help you grow. Frequently, I will share insights that will question your daily routines, what you hold true deep inside, and even how you see yourself. And that is precisely where the part of you inside is made new. Unless you confront the ways of thinking you are used to, the understanding within you cannot be refreshed. There will be times I lead you to do things that appear incorrect from a human viewpoint, but are right from where I stand. I call you to put aside the hurts others have inflicted, to extend grace towards those who have distanced themselves, and to find a new beginning when all feels lost. What truly matters is not that you comprehend every small piece at once, but that you receive my words and act upon them. As you live each day, this translates to ceasing your resistance to the transformation I wish to bring within you. It involves declaring, though I may not fully grasp this right now, I will move forward in the direction you indicate. It means ceasing to justify thoughts or actions that fail to uplift you. I am drawing you into a connection with me that is more intimate than any you've experienced. A deeper bond with me begins the moment you yield your own way of thinking and welcome my view of things. Only through this yielding does your inner thinking gain true clarity, my beloved one, for it ceases to rely solely on limited human sight and begins to find harmony with the truth of who I am. When your inner thoughts align with my instruction, the reality of my being becomes vividly clear and steadfast. When your thinking aligns with my design, there remains no place for uncertainty, apprehension, or reservation. Your journey with me does not commence by your intellect solving everything. It begins with your yielding, my beloved. When you entrust your path, your daily tasks, and every moment to my oversight, my child, I soothe the inner disturbance and bring stillness to your mind. Your thinking becomes clear and focused when it follows the path I have prepared for you. As you live each day, the time has come to cease making decisions guided by apprehension. It is time to offer me your heart's desires, your capabilities, and your choices. A spirit that is not at peace struggles to receive my leading. When you yield all to my keeping, I am able to move. Therefore, speak to me of all you envision for this day. Lean your entire being upon my strength. Converse with me before you take a step. Unfold your path before my gaze, and observe how your inner thoughts begin to reflect my reality. Genuine inner peace is not simply a feeling of happiness. It is an honoring of the way I established all things. Every occurrence in this world fulfills a design. If these words feel as though they have reached you at this exact moment for a reason, then welcome this assurance with complete reliance. As we have considered, when your thinking finds harmony with my intention, even fragmented thoughts find their way to clarity. Offer me your intentions, your concerns, and your fears, and the inner disquiet will yield to a peace that this world cannot provide. In this moment, pause, still the noise surrounding you, and permit my presence to speak deep within your spirit. All I have spoken reveals a fundamental truth. I care deeply about your inner world. I perceive what others overlook. I listen to the thoughts you hold unspoken, and I am prepared to heal every hidden wound that still brings you suffering. Perhaps you have known seasons of confusion, where your inner thoughts felt like a conflict, filled with whispers suggesting things would not improve. But I purposed for you to receive these words in this very moment. I declare to you plainly, I am able to bring freshness, wholeness, and renewal to your inner thoughts. The span of time you have carried this weight is without consequence, as are the moments you attempted to resolve it on your own. Recognize through these words that my aid is reaching out to you in this very moment. The path forward is this. How will you embrace this reality? Will you continue to struggle in your own strength, or will you yield your inner thoughts completely to my care? I invite you into an existence where your spirit is unweighted, where inner quiet dispels doubt, and where my steadfast promises replace the burdens of fault and apprehension you once bore. My precious child, your passage to this moment brings me delight. It reveals a profound yearning within you for true transformation. I want you to understand you are not traveling this road by yourself. My cherished child, we journey upon this path side by side, and grasp this truth. These are not the last words I hold for you. Far from it. My child, permit your inner self to find rest. Allow a profound stillness to settle deep within you, reaching further than your breath. Attend closely now. What I'm about to unfold carries significant weight. This is a sacred juncture, a clear indication from my presence. An entrance that was closed is now open before you. You perceive my voice clearly in this moment. My words hold my inherent strength. My precious child, understand this truth with absolute certainty. I never ceased to see you, nor did I ever overlook you. I kept you near and secure, shielded by my strength. I was not delayed. I was meticulously preparing all things for this specific moment. And now, my beloved, this precise moment is the one I appointed. What do you sense moving deep within you? It is more than a mere feeling. It is a holy stirring, an action initiated by me. The duration you waited held significant value. It was not merely a delay. During that time, I made you prepared. The steadfastness you displayed during challenging seasons fulfilled my design. Each tear you shed, every moment you waited with patience, every silent night you endured. These experiences made you ready for what I am now revealing. What I am bringing forth cannot be obstructed by any human endeavor. Therefore, I speak to you in this moment, not with grand announcement or spectacle, but with sacred truth. When you sense an inner movement, when these words connect with your innermost self beyond simple hearing, grasp that this is my indication that your moment has arrived. My precious one, reveal your preparedness. Let your inner knowing rise above all uncertainty. For all who remain firm in trust and are ready, grasp this reality. I see you. I see the faith that does not waver. The time you spent in waiting fulfilled a design. It was a time for your readiness. Your persistent faith always carried meaning. My child, you kept watch over your heart, and there was a purpose in this. The nights you shed quiet tears, the moments you remained steadfast while others moved ahead, the limits you maintained when yielding felt simpler. You were not facing punishment, my beloved one. You were being placed exactly for this moment. I see your completeness. Every quiet, sincere prayer you breathed into the stillness of the night. This is my purpose, not a chance event. This is not simply happenstance. I assure you of this. My cherished child, even in this moment I am guiding your path. I am leading you with clear, simple signs, not to create complication, but to bring simplicity, not to raise false expectations, but to make your heart ready from within. Give attention to these signs. Perhaps it is a sudden feeling of change, a pull toward new locations, a quiet longing for a different environment. It might appear as a picture in your inner thoughts, a simple exchange of words, or a melody you have not heard before. These are not chance occurrences. They are markers I am setting along your path. They will make known the way I have made ready for you. You will not feel you have to earn my embrace. You will simply live from the truth I put inside you, because I see all of you already. And so, from my care for you, not to make you hurt, I acted. I held back what your heart deeply wanted, not to refuse you, but to make you ready. This was not meant to break what you hoped for, but to build you up inside. My timing wasn't me pulling back. It was me shaping you, making you prepared and focused. The times of quiet, the deep feeling of being by yourself, the pain that seemed too much, I was right there. Through those very things, I was making you ready in the most direct way. Understand this, my child. The hard times you went through were never a punishment. Instead, they were my intentional guidance, bringing you to be complete and ready. A fresh season isn't just approaching. It's already begun its work within you. The change in what you long for most. The feeling your everyday path needs to shift. The quiet peace settling inside. These are the first signs of me moving. A new part of your journey, guided by me, is now opening before you. My cherished child, you are moving into the exact place I prepared for you. Don't focus on what's in the past. Each difficulty smoothed the way forward. Every moment of solitude taught you to hear me. You have always been close in my mind. So hear this now. I am revealing what I have kept secure, I am now releasing what I kept hidden. Its purpose is to completely change how you see everything. For a long time, you felt torn between walking completely with me and having your needs cared for. You thought you were forced to choose between giving yourself fully to me and having your needs provided for. That thinking was not right. I don't divide the path ahead. I make it whole. Its strength isn't from constantly reaching or endless effort. Its strength comes from looking after what I place in your care with faithfulness. This is about making things flow together. You will come to understand that giving yourself to my care does not mean a life of struggle, nor does moving with me mean your needs will go unmet. You won't mistake letting go of some things for having nothing left. Rather, you will begin to view having much the way I do, as something intended for purpose, not for outward show. As something to be looked after carefully, not something you got purely by your own work. I am bringing things back into balance now, my beloved one. I am showing you that being close to me and having your needs cared for were always meant to be linked. You will care for thoughts, for resources, for what you possess, not for your own status, but to create enduring good. I have seen how you have made me your priority, my precious child. How you let go of your personal wishes, your own plans, things that others did not comprehend. How you gave even when it was difficult for you. How you remained steady when walking away seemed simpler. And so I say to you now, I am fulfilling the commitment I made to you. I stay faithful to those who stay faithful to me. Peace will return to your breathing, my child. You will discover calm. You will understand that my provision is not a weight. You will no longer doubt the opportunities unfolding for you. You will step ahead with assurance, not from arrogance, but grounded deeply in me. You won't feel wrong when others see you. You will know this isn't just random luck. This is not something you made happen purely by your own striving. This is my design unfolding. It is for the task I have appointed for you. I am not only renewing your inner self, I'm expanding your capacity. You will soon learn to accept joy, closeness, resources, and the service I ask from you, without feeling it is incorrect, without making excuses for it, without slowing your own growth. What I am placing in your care is not just extra for your own benefit. It is so there will be enough to give away, to support others, to make the work I've given you stronger, to see purpose flourish. But listen closely, my child. As you move into this abundance, questioning will try to enter. The one who opposes me will whisper questions. Why are you receiving this? But I don't respond to those questions with disapproval. I respond with truth. It was your inner self that prepared you. Your strength in continuing, your silent loyalty when no one saw, your hidden sorrows. Your decision to keep believing when everything around you suggested you shouldn't. This isn't because you've reached perfection, but because you are in the position I prepared for you. You bear the marks of past difficulties, yet the testing has made you pure. I don't focus on things you achieve outwardly or on lists of actions. I am gathering the core purposes for which you exist. While the world values what seems perfect externally, I value a spirit completely given to me. And it was your complete surrender, your silent strength, the holy light within you, that drew my attention. My affection for you has always been the same, my beloved. You stayed secure, kept separate, watched by me. Because the love I reserved for you required a version of you capable of holding it, bearing it, guarding it. And now, you are ready. So when questioning arises, when your thoughts start to retreat, silence it with truth. Before you drew breath, before sadness ever reached your spirit, even before I formed the earth you walk upon, you were already mine. I saw you, understood who you are, set your path apart, not by accident, but because of the plan I put inside you. Knowing the difficulties you would meet, the weights you would bear, I still said you were worthy. Worthy to receive love without fear. Worthy to be visible without shame. Worthy to be honored without earning it. My child, the state I bring is not confusion or rushing, but deep quiet. A quiet sureness will settle inside you, letting you know you don't need to run anymore. Not from love, not from my word, not even from the good things I give. This moment is where my perfect timing meets your intentional readiness, and I am gently saying, this is the appointed time. Old patterns will finish, heavy burdens will be removed. What felt too much to carry alone will now have greater strength. But with a great purpose comes clear opposition. As you align with me, expect difficulties. See it not as a sign you are failing, but as a clear indication. because the one who is against me doesn't bother with small things. He targets what I have brought into being. Difficulties will come that seek to divert your gaze, my child. Painful memories from long ago might reappear. Enticements might approach in guises you don't recognize. But I have not left you exposed, my beloved. You possess the strength you need to stand firm. Instead, when trouble comes, honor me. Find your security by staying near me, my precious one. Discover your power by releasing your grip and leaning on me. Right now, being thankful is how you prepare. My promise is already forming in the unseen reality. What I have made ready for you is not far off. It is presently showing itself. This isn't retreating, my child. It's standing steady against the current. Don't be disturbed if familiar desires resurface, or if uncertainty creeps in. Darkness often stirs just before the dawn. The adversary tries to sow confusion when he sees calm taking hold. But listen carefully, my cherished one, you are not breaking down. You are emerging. The difficulties you encounter now signal that what I declared is approaching. This time requires calm confidence, not anxious haste. Rest in the certainty of what I have said. Discover peace beneath the covering I offer for your existence. Don't allow a temporary hardship to ruin what I am making permanent. Come close to me, my child. Let stillness direct your path, not worry. And now, as I order the times, the people, and the settings in my domain, what I start, I will certainly finish. There is no need to rush. Do not feel you must compel results. You are not experiencing a delay. You are simply asked to remain steady, consistent, and watchful regarding what I am arranging around you. I tell you truly, do not withdraw. Do not surrender. Keep your footing, my child. I am bringing about what I pledged. And in this time between knowing it is certain and seeing it appear, I desire your faithfulness, not your anxiety. Before the next phase begins, speak blessing upon the place you are now approaching. Speak peace over the feeling within your home. Make clear not only the outer areas, but the unseen places within your being that still cling to past pain. Release what does not belong in the time ahead you are preparing to enter. My aim is not simply to make you comfortable, my child, but to make a holy space for my purpose. You are not left to walk this way alone, my beloved one. You are asked to stand steady, knowing I cover you. This period is not a ceaseless fight. It is the final push before a new state of things begins. What you have quietly borne will soon be revealed. What you have privately sorrowed over will soon stand with you for everyone to witness. So, rise up, my child, not filled with concern, but with profound honor and affection. Let your preparation start, not from striving to meet a standard, but from a heart overflowing with thanks. I am calling you to move in rhythm with me, not just to wait passively. This is not about seeming ready outwardly. It is about being prepared in your innermost being. And the initial move in this preparation is showing thanks. Your gratitude is not just noise, my precious child. It is forming what is to come. You are not begging from afar. You are coming into step with my will. Start now, my beloved. Every word you speak carries influence. It begins things. Thanksgiving enlarges your spirit. It quiets your worries. Mark clearly the places where your past resided. Consider the influences you allow. Turn your attention back to me, my child. Order your life anew, not driven by fear, but by honor for what approaches. You are not making space for uncertainty. You are creating room for me to show myself. Create room for still peace, free from blame, for gentleness without walls, for closeness without fear of being alone. If you see this certainty as common, it will fade. But if you regard it as holy, it will grow. Do not prepare for a letdown to shield your heart, my child. That is not true insight. That is fear dressed up as wisdom. I do not request hope without thought. I ask you to settle your trust in me again. I, who shaped the tallest mountains with a single word, am now bringing your next season into being by my declaration. So lift your eyes, my cherished one. The very atmosphere is shifting. My spirit is at work. Your trust is not simply passive waiting. It is the foundation from which something holy is soon to appear. Understand, this period you are in fulfills a lasting commitment from me. My child, the old hard cycles of the past cease their hold starting with you. The bonds you create, whether with kin or those walking beside you, will spring from a love that truly alters things, not just survives trials. Those sharing your space will come to know my holy affection, not through talk, but by seeing it present in your actions. not by outward display, but by the genuine way you conduct your life. This is seen in how you patiently carry difficulties, offer words that lift spirits, share without reserve, quickly release grievances, and discover contentment even when circumstances are trying. Yes, testing moments will appear. Everything I bring into being encounters resistance. But even amidst these struggles, my plan for your life remains on course. Instead, it proves my design is truly at work. Not everyone will grasp this truth, and that is perfectly all right, my beloved. Some will quietly resist, others will harbor doubts. A few might even speak poorly of what they were not meant to understand. This is simply about walking the path I show you. Your safety is found in staying close to me. This is because you remained loyal. You waited patiently, you held belief. You let me direct your steps. You chose to align your will with mine even when it was difficult. Yes, fear may try to surface, but hold this truth firmly. Your decision was not about seeking human approval. Your decision was about fulfilling a sacred vow. What unfolds in your life is not accidental. It is ordered by my hand. Release the need to force others to grasp this. Your task is not to convince others with logic, but to walk in step with me. The understanding I provide, your openness to my leading, the quiet power residing within you. I do not focus on outward display. I focus on the work I have given you to do. So when conversations arise, when opposition tries to disrupt your peace, simply observe. Your job is not to argue your point. Your job is to let the results of my work be seen. And the results of my work are clearer than any whispers. Those who have eyes to see spiritually will understand what I am accomplishing. You are not living to impress human beings. You are building according to my timeless purpose. No step on your journey is an error, my precious child. No time has been wasted. No wound has been overlooked. No period of waiting is without my clear intention. Every piece of your journey, the seasons of grief, the seasons of healing, the person you are growing into, all of it has been carefully formed by my hand. This place where you stand is sacred. Stand here with reverence. Walk through this experience with deep honor. You are being prepared for what lies ahead. Now, if these words connect deeply within you, if they feel meant for your truest self, welcome them in. Do not let them pass by as just common words. Let them become part of your belief. Let the unseen world witness your embrace of them. Let the work I have done inside you speak louder than any fear. And know this truth, my cherished one. I am grateful for this time we share. Thank you for your courageous belief, for your steadfast trust, and for preparing yourself with clear purpose. Until our next conversation, remain grounded in me. Keep hope alive. Stay true to yourself and me.